Hey guys, it's me Mickey. So today I'm going to show you like my full face foundation. This is what I do on an everyday basis. I got my eyebrows threaded today and they talked me into like the tinting, and I feel like they are so dark. Like, I don't like how dark they are, but I don't know, maybe with the rest of my face on, it'll look better. So as you can see, like, I have a lot of redness. I have dark circles. I never used to have all this redness, but once I had my kid, it's like out of control. So this is what I have a lot of issues with right now. So let's just go ahead and get started. Well, actually first, before we go ahead and get started, I bought this today at Sephora. This is the Benefit Boing Erase Case, and it's super cute because it has all the different Boing concealers, which I am in need of a good concealer. I was using the Age Rewind, the one that you twist up, and you see it in all my videos, but that really hasn't been doing the job lately. So I wanted to try this, and it's super cute because it comes with like an eraser. So in it, if I could get it open, it has 4 different trial sizes of the Boing. So there's the hello, I'm throwing things. There's the Boing Airbrush Concealer. There's the Boing Industrial Strength Concealer, the Boing Brightening Concealer, and the Boing Hydrating Concealer, which that one probably sounds the most appealing to me because I used to have like super oily skin, and now I have super dry skin. Like, and let me tell you, the better of the two is the oily, because you can control oil way better than you can control dry. So, in my opinion. So the Boing Airbrush says it's a medium coverage. The Industrial Strength, of course, is full coverage. The Brightening Concealer is full coverage, and the Hydrating is sheer. So I might have to mix those two, but we're gonna try these out when it's concealer time. So we will go ahead and get started, and this is gonna be a talk through, so you people can hear this wonderful voice. Just kidding. But I like talk through videos, so that's what I'm gonna do. So first I take my damp beauty blender and I just kind of dab this all over my face, just for a little bit of hydration, because like I said, I'm very dry, and I'm not dry in like a few places, I'm dry like everywhere. So go ahead and give that a little rub around. And this is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I don't really have large pores, so whatever, but it's a cheap primer, and it's a really nice primer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it over these dark ass eyebrows. Like, I really feel like these are too dark. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's like how dark my under eyes are and everything, but I think they're really dark. And this is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is just a sample. Ain't nobody got no money for no MAC, unless it's on sale. But I would really like to start adding some more MAC into my collection. So I just put this all over, just for some extra sheer. Not extra sheer, extra luminous. And I will mix that in with my foundation too. This is the Rimmel Long Lasting 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation. I love this foundation. It is so nice. It's super breathable. It's like a medium coverage, but it can be full coverage if you add layers to it. It's very buildable, and it's not streaky. It doesn't oxidize that bad. I mean, I feel like all foundations oxidize. And oxidizing is where it looks like, oh, this is my perfect color, and then an hour from now you're like, oh, I look really orange. So that's what oxidizing is, if you don't know. So yeah. And this is really, I think this may be like a dupe for the Clinique foundation, because it has like this super easy applicator, which I really like this applicator. I really like this. I'm sorry, I'm going to mute my TV. I'm watching Flavor of Love. Who remembers Flavor of Love? Seriously. Okay, so I have that on. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this strobe cream. Not that much because it's a sample, and you know, it ain't much and no samples. So I'm just going to dab this over the foundation, all over. Get every little bit, because that stuff's expensive in real life when it's not a sample. And this is just like a flat top kabuki bar. I cannot talk. A flat top kabuki brush. Which sometimes I like to use my beauty blender and sometimes I don't. And I think it's maybe because I have a fake beauty blender. I got it from Walmart. It's the Equate one. I mean, it's really, really nice for blending out concealer and everything. But I feel like foundation, it just does not do any justice. And I do the foundation lips, so it's my thing. And then I like to add a little bit of setting spray and just kind of work this in a little bit more. And another cool thing you can do with like flat top kabukis is if you want more of like a super high, not high, super full coverage foundation look, you can put like a rubber band on here so it's tight and you get like a way better coverage and you can buff it in better. Okay, so time for concealer. So this one is the airbrush. Come on, camera. This is the airbrush concealer. And all of mine are in number 1. And ooh, it is sealed. So I got number 1 because I think number 2 would have been too dark. Because I like to think I'm tan, but then I think about it and I'm like, girl, you are not tan at all. This is the Industrial Strength Concealer. This is the Brightening Concealer. Surprisingly, they all kind of look the same to me. But maybe that's just me. And this is the Hydrating Concealer, and I think this one is the weirdest looking because it has like the concealer in the middle and there's what almost feels like chapstick. So that's what it goes on like. Oh, and that is super hydrating. But there's like no coverage. And the way I always test concealer coverage is I put it on my hand because I have a very veiny hand. And if I can cover up my veins, if it can cover up my veins, I feel like it's a good concealer. So this is the Brightening Concealer. I'm gonna test this one out. I'll have to try that one some more. This is the Airbrush Concealer. Now let's try the Industrial Strength. That one is right here. I think I want to try this one. The Industrial Strength. I'm just going to use my finger at first. And this is what I would do like with my other Atrovine foundation is I would put it under my under eyes and I'd blend it out. But I do prefer like a cream concealer. I'm gonna use this on my eyelids because my eyelids are like disgustingly discolored. Okay, so I'm gonna use my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend this out. That actually looks really, really good. So this video is actually also going to be like how I do my makeup on a regular everyday basis because I really don't wear that much makeup. I think I'm going to also go in with this brightening concealer and just put some like where I would highlight. Oopsie. Let me tell you, when you have nails, it is not easy to go into these little pans because I don't want to like scrape it up, but that's almost what I have to do. And this concealer is marrying very well with my foundation, my Rimmel. Because sometimes if you notice, like if you're using a foundation and like you put your concealer on and your concealer seems to be lifting your foundation, it's because they don't marry well. Meaning you gotta find a different concealer because that one ain't doing it. There's a close-up of my under eye. I'm liking this a lot. So I'm gonna hurry up and use this hydrating one, and I think I'm gonna put this like underneath my dark ass eyeballs. And I just got my eyebrows started, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I'm just gonna blend this in real quick. Now, like I said, this Walmart beauty blender is kind of bomb. Not so much for foundation, but for like blending out concealer and cream contours and stuff, it's pretty bomb. I'm just gonna blend that out. And then with this being damp, I'm going to go into my Airspun, which I'm also in love with. I'm just gonna pat that under my eyeballs. And like I said, literally, this is how I do my makeup every day. And I just let that bake. Do my eyelids. I would say the only downfall of Airspun is it smells like your grandma's perfume. It does not smell great. Okay, so then when I'm done with that, let me cover this up so I don't drop it. I go into, this is my Sephora Honey Wheat Bronzer, and it has like a matte and a metallic-y finish. I prefer the matte, and I literally like put it in right here. And I use a very little bit. And I go into my hairline. And I like to make circular motions, not so much the back and forth, because then you get like a really like contour, and I don't like that. Because when you stand like this, then you got like this line. And I'd be like, girl, you need to blend out your contour. Because I will be somebody to put you on Snap. Like, damn. And I just blend this literally into my hairline. When I had blonde hair, I used to literally have to wear a headband like right here, just so I could do this. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go back into the mat and I'm going to cut this jawline. Because no one wants to see this double chin. And I really like to get in like right here, because then you can really see the definition. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, I'm parched. That's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna dust this away. Dust that away, and I literally just like bonked myself in the forehead. And I'm just brushing this away. I literally use the same brush to do this every day. Okay, my eyebrows are too dark. Hopefully that's gonna fade in a few days. Okay, and then I take this Tarte Amazonian clay blush. This is in the color Idol, and I got this in an Ipsy bag. Don't sleep on Ipsy, because if you like, I love Ipsy. If you're like me and you really can't afford like super nice makeup like Sephora, Ulta, that stuff, it's nice because you get to try out trial sizes of things. Now if you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you don't like something and you bought it for $40, girl, you just wasted $40. And I just blend this into my contour. Okay, I'm going to go back into my contour and snatch this nose a little bit. Because when you got a schnoz like me, honey, you got to do something. I hope my son don't have my schnoz, because, girl, this is a schnoz. Okay, so now I'm gonna pat that out, pat that out. Now I am gonna go in with my City Color matte setting spray. I got this from Five Below. I think it was like $3. I'm gonna spray this all over. I love how like some people, when they make videos, they're like, I'm gonna do it. And they're like, girl, bye. Okay, I am going to use my Mary Luminizer. And I also got this from Ipsy. And I'm buying the full thing of this. I love this. And I'm just going to, this is just like a really fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to put this on my cheekbones. And I like to put it a little bit on my cheeks. Don't mind my chapped ass lips either. Like I literally live with chapped lips. And I know it's probably because I don't drink enough water and all that shit, but water does not taste good. Give me my cherry Pepsi. Why can't cherry Pepsi be good for you? So I put this all over my forehead, and then I go back in with my beauty blender and buff it out so it's not like BAM! And normally I don't do this, but I'm going to do this today to maybe like tone down these brows. Because girl, I look like I used a Sharpie. And then I'm just going to use... Okay, and now I am just going to use my Rimmel London Scandalize. This is really nice, but the brush is like big as fuck. But it is nice. So I'm just going to put this on and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just finished up. I just put my mascara on, hit my lips with a little bit of gloss so they don't look so ratchet. But this is how I do my makeup every day. I feel like it looks natural, but you can still see I try to slay a little bit. You know what I mean? But these Boing concealers, love them. Absolutely love them. Especially for my dark circles, I feel like it did a really, really good job concealing that. Of course I did set it right away. This is the first time I used it, so we'll see if it creases at all. We'll see if it creases at all, anything like that. But I really, really liked it. But anyways, yeah. This is the finished look. This is how I do my makeup every day. Super quick, super easy. It does not take a long time. Like with getting up and stuff, this video is only 12 minutes long. So, girl, does not take long at all to look bomb, okay? So, yeah. Go ahead and subscribe, like this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because I plan on doing a giveaway. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I gotta go kiss my little boy. So, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, here we go. Oh, I just got myself. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about these eyebrows. Like right here, I feel they look fine. And I like them. But right here, honey.